Hello and welcome back to ShrewTube. Today we are back on the 1.7.3 beta world, and something very exciting is we've hit 2 years, our 2-year anniversary of ShrewTube, as well as this world, because the first episode that was aired posted was on this world, and that means it's also the 2-year anniversary of Shrewland, which is kind of crazy. We've done quite a bit, and I've done a few things off camera, but for the most part, everything on here, minus a couple things which I'll talk about and show you, which I'm actually kind of excited about. This is just going to be a world tour, but anyway, most of everything you'll see has been done in a video at some point. Like this dock, so the room that we started in, that is our bedroom. It just has the bed in there. But this is a dock we did episode like 5 or something. I don't know exactly which episodes we did stuff in, but built this little dock. I never come out here, and honestly, I'm usually pretty scared that there are creepers. We also built this little lounge room. Got the picture up there and some of the mossy cobble, which you can't craft, so it's kind of like a rarity. It looks nice. You only have so much of it. And a little bit of shrubbery and another painting. And this is the hallway, so this is kind of a newer thing. I don't know if I've really done a video. I think I might have started it when I did that, but this hallway goes this way. And by the way, this is our main base, so this is what we call the burrow, especially for some of you that have not seen our channel. Shrew themed. I think shrews live in burrows. I never did really look it up, to be honest. But there is our mine shaft down there. Which you'll see it in the video, I'm sure, at some point. It's not very cool. It's just a shaft. But yeah, so this used to be the chest room, which many of you that have watched the channel in the past will realize that there's no chests anymore. It's just kind of a room, or another way of getting up there. So I moved the chests, and there's a new chest room and a whole new section of the burrow, and it's honestly fantabulous. I don't know. It's really nice. I like it. This was originally a cave. Like, this little section here was a cave, and I dug it out a little bit, went up that way, built the bedroom, and then in one of the episodes, I built this chest room. I felt like after I dug this tunnel, it kind of messed up the chest room a little bit, and I felt like I just needed to make a new chest room. And it's a little bit bigger and a bit more functional, and has room for just about everything I'll ever need. There's not a whole lot of blocks in this, so you don't really need a big one. But here's our first little chest area. So this is our first chest, and then this is our first crafting table that we made, at least in the burrow. And I got quite a bit of stone, which I'm going to go ahead and take. I don't know if there's any more stuff in here. But anyway, this is our valuables chest. So right off the bat, I'm just going to show you everything I got. But yeah, we got some diamonds, we got some coal. I'm not like particularly rich on here, but I got some things. And for 2 years, I've definitely seen some like 1-year world reviews that are like 10 times more impressive than this 2-year review. But I play on and off. Also, this is the start to the new edition. So originally the door was right here, and then you would go down this way, and then this was kind of like open. But I've added this, so the door is now like facing out this way, and it goes up this way. So here we have this, like I said, little glass window that you can look down into the old mine shaft. So originally this was all open, and this was like a little cave. There's the entrance, and it runs through here. I don't know if I got burnt by the lava or what, but I'm pretty sure that I did have a block there. But anyway, that's where the old mine shaft is. I thought it was kind of cool that I could like showcase it, like you could still see it. It's still open, and you can still go up and down that, but the main entrance is now like in the base, and it goes down to the shaft. But yeah, this is all open. I like these windows. I thought it was kind of a cool addition. I mean, I kind of tried to keep that theme, because I did that over there. I had windows up above and windows there, just to have some natural light into the burrow. And I mean, it's a nice little touch. So what you're about to see here is probably my latest addition to the world. And I really do like the way it turned out. So this is the chest room. This is the new chest room. I have the vaulted, I guess you could say, ceilings with the leaves, which you'll see I kind of like doing that. I realize I've used it like 3 times, but I have wood, miscellaneous. I got some logs. I got some saplings. I got some sugarcane. They're all signed and organized, so that's nice. I got some food. random things, plantable things, wool. Got some mob drops. I've got, this is my valuables chest, at least in the chest room, but honestly, the majority of my valuables you already saw down there. I don't know. Anything new I'll get will probably go in here, but I'll just leave that as like a memento to like just being the original valuables chest. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Some miscellaneous building thingies. Coal or charcoal. I got some tools. I got some armor. Overflow chest. Got some stone, which is why I grabbed that. Clay. Decent amount of clay. Not a lot, but enough for now. Dirt. Nether rack and stuff. Nether stuff. These are kind of weird how I did the signs. I just did like an arrow up saying this is the top chest or dirt, and whatever beneath it is down. So that's like nether stuff. Sand. Gravel. Overflow for cobblestone. So overall, like I said, there's not a whole lot in this version as far as blocks and things, so it kind of does the job. And I kind of want to get furnaces and do like checkered with furnaces, but I just decided to do a bunch of crafting tables, something different. And I've debated putting some here, but I didn't know how that would look like when you're going up into it. I don't know. I was overthinking things, but this next part is kind of just like a for looks thing. Honestly, like a chest room is about the only functional thing you can have in beta. There's not a whole lot of farms and things like that, other than maybe like if you do make a mob grinder or whatever for whatever reason. So this is probably the only functional thing in all of Shrewland is it actually holds my stuff. But yeah, so this is the main entryway. The other way is kind of the more practical entryway, but this is like the grand entryway. So I have this another, rounded ceiling thing. I kind of just like doing that. It looks nice. I got this brick, bricks are so nice, so rare. I got the brick fireplace. I got to the point where it no longer burns things, so I think I got it sorted out. Got some leaves. I got a little bench, a little love seat, and some stools. This whole area, this is the second area that I did leaves on the ceiling. This is where I started, which I'll get to like why I did this or what made me think of doing this. And then I got paintings. I like paintings. I guess I could put more paintings, but I could do something with this. I don't really like how plain that is. But over here, so like straight across from this room is it's not really anything. It's actually just this nice little, scared of creepers. Anyway, just this nice little park, like in cove. So like the mountain just goes up perfectly all around us. And then the trees naturally formed like a wall or some barrier. So it's like completely enclosed and it's really cool. And I put this little bench here and a little light and stuff. But I thought it'd be like when I was digging this out, I noticed this and I wanted to include it because I felt very inspired when I was making this. So like I would just build one thing and it like led my mind to do something else. I didn't really think about it as I was going. I just built. And that's why I really do like it. Honestly, probably one of my favorite things is just that little room because it just looks homely. It looks very cozy. Any room with a fireplace looks cozy. I'm going to go sleep real quick. So yeah, this is the grand entry. I did this little thing here with a little glass window and I thought I had something there, but I don't know what happened to it. Did I have leaves? I don't know, but got a little bit of sugar cane. It grows really quick in this, but yeah. And I built this little bridge and this little like entrance. I mean, I guess the outside doesn't look very grand, but it's got this bridge that I built. And I'm planning on connecting a little path because you can walk underneath it. And I want to have like a little path that goes around this side of the hill because we got stuff on that other side. And I thought, well, we could do something over here too. I want to just fill in every little nook and cranny of the world with something. I think that'd be really cool. I mean, at least of this area. Of the whole world would be pretty crazy, but you get what I mean. Yeah, it's just a little bridge. It's not super fancy, but you can only get so fancy. And it's not very big either. I wanted to, I don't know. I was looking at the farm, and normally I always think of like beta, like bases, like actual bases. They're always connected to the farm somehow, or the farm's in the base, or it's connected to it by a path or really close. And I felt like it was just kind of on its own. And I really like the way it looked. It's just this big old chunk of wood, basically. It's all logs, but I really thought it was kind of cool. I was pretty proud of it. And it's terraced, you know, it flows down. It's got some design to it. It's not just a plain looking farm. It actually does look nice. And also added the sugarcane portion, which could always be expanded if I wanted to. But I wanted to connect it to the base somehow. And I started looking at this hill and I was like, that'd be really cool, just to make the little pathway that way. And then I thought, well, I'll make a bridge. And then it just kind of led one thing to another. I was like, well, I got to connect it to the other base somehow. And I dug and dug and dug, got it all dug out, built it, made the chest room, did all that. And overall, I'm really happy with it. It looked really cool. I like it. It's now probably my favorite thing that I've built recently, at least. It's just like a useless little entryway, but it looks really cool. We're gonna go this way. Here is the cabin that we built, and we use like little signs and things to decorate it. It's nothing super special. We got some dirt in there. I need to take that all to the base or something, a little loft. I don't know really why, but I just wanted to put something here, so I built a cabin. And that's just kind of how beta is. You just decide you're gonna build something and you just build it. What? Oh. I swear I watched that guy disappear and then the sheep appear, but I'll have to play that back. I don't know. I'll have to see that when I'm editing. Here's a little dock that I made. Sometimes it'll be squid swimming out here, but oh yeah, I like this. I actually never really took the time to look at it, but I built it. It looks cool. I don't know really what else to do with it. It's not the best. This way is where I almost considered. So I almost built a house here. Actually, I made a path to it. But I built a house in the side of this hill, and I did not like it. And so I got rid of it. It's not even, you can see where it was. It actually does kind of look natural. I think I tried to make it look natural. Oh, I heard the skeleton, but I don't know where he's at. Anyway, this is the old manor house. I did an episode on building it, and I did a little like roleplay type episode with some hermits, some squatters that lived in the house. That was kind of corny, but yeah, it's called Herman's house. Well, I call it Herman's house because Herman lived here. Herman's not here right now, but he did live in here. I built this little sofa. There's not really a whole lot going on in here. We got this fireplace with torches because I don't want to burn it down. It looks okay. I don't know. Building wooden structures isn't my expertise. In this. I feel like I got some random junk in there. But I got this bed. It looks like an altar, like a sacrificial altar, but it's kind of what you got to do to keep the mobs from spawning on top of you in the night. It's okay. I was kind of thinking of like some kind of Herobrine's like mansion type deal. I like it. Like, it doesn't look bad. I wouldn't say that. I don't look at it and go, oh, that looks awful. Certain parts aren't great. Like this side, I don't like that very much. But I just need to touch it up and fix it up and build some things around here. Maybe a little village. Like, it would make it like a little haunted village type deal. Make this the haunted house and have like a little abandoned village. I don't know. Like, kind of like the Herobrine's mansion idea. Kind of go with that. Dude, that's cool. I like that. That's nice. Always like seeing the lighthouse from random directions, like when it pokes up above a hill. That's cool. Which is probably going to be the next thing we'll see. There's not a whole lot in this world. It's just very spread out. So I have like that way over there. I have this, you know, it's kind of just one big square, and you'll see like we'll go this way, then we'll go that way, and then we'll go this way. There's some things where we spawned at. By some things, I mean it's like a house and a bridge. But so that'd be kind of cool to revisit where we spawned exactly like 2 years ago. It's actually crazy that it's been 2 years. I started this at the very end of my senior year of high school, and now I'm out of high school for 2 years, which is depressing, honestly. Anyway, this is that's new. I built that. I really like that. Expanded the road that way. This road has been there, but I really like this. This looks cool. And we'll have a little more infrastructure. I'll build more roads and things. But there's my tree farm, and I started doing a birch section or portion of the tree farm. Here's my little fountain. I spent quite a bit of time just trying to get this right, get it to where I liked it. I kind of like it. I like it. And I did this little pathway. Actually looks really good. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Little bushes and things. But here's the lighthouse. Oops, I took a screenshot. I would argue that this is definitely my favorite build so far. I don't know. Oh, there's like mobs underneath. I keep hearing things. Okay. It's made of brick and a little bit of wool, so overall kind of costly, I guess, because I didn't have a whole lot of wool when I decided to build it, but I gathered it up and went ahead and built it. So here's the third leaf ceiling. I like them. I don't know. It's just kind of cool. Looks natural. I don't know why it would be inside of a lighthouse, but I just wanted something different. I thought it'd be just kind of a nice little touch. And here's a bed. The only thing that's not really complete with this is this. I'm going to build this out and then connect it to that and just have like a little extra balcony type deal, a little patio porch thingy. You can go up here, but this lighthouse isn't very big, and that's something I kind of like. I spent time in creative on 1.8 building this lighthouse to look as close to a lighthouse as possible, because I've looked up lighthouses in beta and even in modern versions, and none of them look good. So I will say that I'm pretty proud of how it turned out, because it definitely looks like the best lighthouse that I've seen. I got this little refrigerator, little stand, little kitchenette type thing. But yeah, it's definitely the best lighthouse that I've seen. And it's small, it's compact, so it actually looks to scale and doesn't look like a big old tube, like a toothpaste tube. It actually it's like shaped like a lighthouse. And I spent a lot of time trying to get the spiral right, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know, I really like it. I was very proud of it, and now you're seeing it. So, there it is. So now we're gonna move on down the road, which the road kind of stops there. I want to get that road way over there, and it'll connect over to the city, and it'll be cool. The city will be even over here. Like, I want the city just to I want it to be like a growth, slowly grow all over the land. You'll have like buildings and stuff, and it'll connect to things. I would like to do some kind of beach type thing here. I think it'd be really cool, because like something about beta, everybody always has like beach, like lounge chairs and umbrellas and things. I want to do that there. I think that'd be really cool, especially being next to like the lighthouse. I have to quickly get over to the spawn area so I can take a nap. Here is the bridge. We did this in a video called The Old Bridge, which is pretty cool. It's not like it, I mean, obviously it took a lot of wood, but it wasn't like a super complicated build. Maybe a little overkill. I feel like it's maybe a little bit too big. Kind of hard to, I don't know, make a bridge this long not look unnatural. It's starting to get really dark. It's kind of scary. This is the spawn island, so we spawned here. So this is where we started out 2 years ago. Go inside the house. Is there a spider in here somewhere? I heard a spider. Here's our bed. All right, yeah. So this is I built this little house, and actually, this video, I did a video, and it was like a thank you for, I don't know, the influx of subscribers or whatever, 500 subs or something. And this video actually did pretty good. I mean, I got like over 1,000 views, which is not bad. I really do like this house. I think the details are good. I was pretty happy. It's definitely the best house that I built. I feel like out of, like, the manor house wasn't very good looking. The cabin was okay. This is definitely the best house, and I still have some details I need to do. This side is kind of done. I added that little thing. So this side's done, but I think the other side still has some room for improvement. And this is done. I like that. Ooh, that's cool. I don't remember doing that, but I like that. Hello, chicken. Yeah, this side is just plain. I need to do something with that, but I don't know what yet. Once we get over to the city, that will be pretty much the end of the tour. But I just want to thank you all for watching ShrewTube for the past 2 years. I know that I haven't made a whole lot of videos recently. Would like to start. I'd like to get back on it. I've been really enjoying this world, and even though I haven't been on it even like probably a week or week and a half, maybe 2 weeks since I built the addition onto the burrow, because that was kind of recent. So over here in the city, I've done some terraforming. I took out this hill. You can see where the stone is. That's where a hill was. So here's our little quarry that I started digging out for stone. It's definitely not the best way to get stone, but I don't know. I just wanted a big old hole. I'll probably have to fill it in. But yeah, there's a hill here. It's no longer there. This is all open, ready for infrastructure. Ready to be inhabited by some buildings. Here's a little chicken. It's little chickens everywhere. Anyway, here is where I did some terraforming. You can see where I built this out. This was not flat at all. So I laid a lot of dirt and then started terraforming this. And I'll continue doing so until I get it down to the edge of the water. And I'll do something with this. I don't know. Over here, I might just do like a retaining wall like I did over here, which I'll show you. This is a new building. Little sand building. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's got a little double staircase thing. I don't know. I'm pretty critical of my build, so I feel like it's still not the best. Interior is kind of meh, but it's kind of hard to work around the windows. But I also have a ton of dogs now, which I'll show you. But yeah, I haven't got this far up the building yet. This is the top floor. Pretty good view. Not the best. Obviously, that was the tallest building. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. We'll have a lot of other buildings. I don't want to just do all these like skyscraper style. I'll do some like smaller buildings, kind of like I'll do a section of the town that's like the old portion of the town, which these are kind of old looking buildings anyway. Like that looks like an old like Empire State building. This is a house we built. It's like I said, kind of ugly. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing when I'm building houses in beta. I was kind of going through a phase where I was trying to make it look beta. And I didn't really even know how to do that. So I just made it kind of an ugly house. Like it looks slightly better than beta, but kind of uncanny. Like, yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be ugly, but it's just ugly. Yeah, here's, I did these trees. These are something you haven't seen. So I did these little like planter type things for the trees. I like those. One over there I didn't finish. I need to get more stone brick or stone slabs. Here is the retaining wall that I was talking about. I want to do that on the other side. This is going to be kind of like a peninsula. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I know I'm going to fill this in a little bit. Just to have room for maybe another building. But I was originally thinking I might have to go out way over there or something. I don't know. But I'm not going to probably do that. Because then I'll just have like a whole like river or lake or whatever. Yeah, it's like a river, I guess. It flows into the main body of water. But that will all be underneath dirt. And I don't like that. So I'll probably have to rework some things. But that was a long time ago when I did that. I didn't really have an idea of what I was doing. So I'm going to mostly work the city probably that direction. This building is kind of like a little hotel, I guess, apartment. It's not very complete. I like it. I like sandstone. I need to finish this. I don't know why I haven't. But that is kind of how it is. A lot of things are kind of incomplete. In this building, I really like this building. This is the first like building that we built. It's a really tall building. Really nice. Tall. Oh, I haven't even finished putting floors in it. I thought I at least did the floors. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I need to get on that. Actually, you can go all the way to the top. I forgot about that. So you can actually stand inside the dome. So yeah, this is a really good view. I just took a screenshot. Yeah, you can get a good view. Oh, you can even see on top of the roof. That's cool. You can see the farm. Really good render distance, I feel like. Which everything's loaded in, so that's probably why. But yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I need to get this finished. I want to get to the... I didn't even do that. I want to get to the point where every building is furnished. I know there's a lot of other YouTubers that talk about that, where they're like, I like having every building furnished because it looks good. I've watched a lot of world tours. And like I said, I don't know if I said that or not, but seems like other YouTubers have much more impressive world tours at like 1 year in or half a year in than I do in 2 years. But it still took me, how long have I been recording for? 30 minutes. 30 minutes to show off the world. But if I could sprint, it would have probably been more like 15. Most of it was walking. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. 2 years is a pretty cool accomplishment. I mean, I guess, I don't know, time passes, so I guess it's not much of an accomplishment, but what we've accomplished in 2 years is pretty cool. It's my longest standing single player world that I've continuously played on. So I've had single player worlds, and I've only played on them for a little bit, but 2 years is the longest that I've had a single player world. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will definitely be continuing the series. I want to build some more. I want to do it on camera so you guys can see. I really did enjoy. I feel like when I am on camera though, I rush things and then things don't turn out as well, because I feel like, oh, I gotta get this video finished. It's been going on a while. The more longer I go, the more I have to edit, that kind of thing. But I need to just at least edit bits and pieces and just, you know, update and build. That's just all, I mean, that's just all it takes, just to build. And I've really enjoyed the series so far, but I want to do some more impressive things and continue adding on to the city and just follow along, that kind of thing. I don't have to, because I put a lot of pressure on like what it is I have to build. Like, oh, I have to do this in this episode, otherwise, you know, it's not going to be a complete cohesive episode. So I just need to be like, oh, I'm just going to do this or this or this in an episode and just put it all together and just make one long video or something. And not think so much about making it like the old style of YouTube videos where it's like, oh, Stampy did this in this episode and it was like dedicated to the one thing or another, you know, or Dan TD, or, you know, think back to the old YouTubers where they had a very structured idea of what they're going to do in a video. I just need to play the game. And I think that's kind of the whole point in ShrewTube. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.